Hi, thank you so much for joining me for your Written in the Stars April Horoscope. I'm Madeline and I'm an intuitive reader with a little more than 20 years of experience reading cards, charting stars, and helping people invite more magic into their life every day. So as usual, I'll be doing two readings during this video. First, your Horoscope, a broad overview of what's going on for your sign this month, and then a second, more focused spread to give you some action steps to really make the most of the month. So something really exciting is going on this month, and something that has a lot of people, kind of troubled. We've got a whopping 5 planets either already in retrograde or moving into retrograde during the month of April. That is Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. So this is definitely a month to really review and reflect, to look at what's working and not working in your life, and kind of think ahead and go and repair some potholes so that your journey is smoother down the line. So if you want to hear more about what that's doing for your sign specifically, you can check out your horoscope at my blog, writteninthestars.co. But I really want you to keep this energy in mind as you go through your reading and really kind of pay attention and see where you're being directed to do like a review or a revamp. So I really hope that you enjoy your horoscope and that it gives you some insight and empowerment for the month. I hope that you will like this video if you like it, subscribe if you want more, and I would love to hear what you think, whether in the comments below or if you'd like to get in touch on social media. I've linked all of my accounts in the description below. So once again, just thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you have an amazing month, and without further ado, on to your April Horoscope. Hi there, Capricorn. Very excited to see what April is bringing for you, my mountain goat friend. Let's see. A lot of retrogrades this month. So, double check everything, triple check. No, really. I really don't think it's as bad as all that. And for you especially, Capricorn, I know that you see the value in reaching new levels, and sometimes that means like looking back at where you've been to see what worked and what didn't work for you so that you can get even better next time. How you is that, and how reaching a new level is that? The hermit who climbs to the snowy peaks that few will dare to reach. Perfect. Okay. I will shut up now. Let's see what is up for Capricorn in April 2017. Capricorn. April. Capricorn. April. Ooh. This guy wanted to dive down too. Wow. Okay. Capricorn. April. 2017, Capricorn. Okay, make sure you can see everybody here. Boop. There we go. Sorry about that, Capricorn. No, I'm driving you nuts right now, right? I'm spatially challenged. Okay, here we go. This is better. Okay, Capricorn, April 2017. Capricorn, April 2017. Okay. Okay. Okay, so like I said, Capricorn, reaching new levels and snowy peaks and all that, the Hermit, this is a month for you to really study up. And that is like study yourself, study the topics that you are really interested in doing something with or about. You're really feeling a need to like go within and reflect and get at why you are who you are and what it is you want to do with who you are is what Spirit is saying. So here you are in one form. And actually, I feel like there is somebody nearby, Capricorn, who can help you do some deep healing. There is a friend or a mentor or someone that you just consider to be like an incredibly gifted, either like a natural psychologist or even, a professional psychologist, a therapist, a healer, even a psychic, who can help you work through your stuff. And what I'm feeling is that for a lot of you, since it is the Hermit, it's like pick up a book by somebody that you think of as incredibly gifted, or like, dive deeply into their work and their life and see how they have become who they've become. Excuse me. But the point is that in whichever vehicle you choose to do it, Spirit really wants you to get in touch with yourself as you are today, is what they're saying. So you've been through some changes, and when I say changes, you know, we're not talking like Teen Wolf changes. We're talking like I've come to new conclusions. I've come to deeper realizations, and now it's time to really process what does that mean for you, because yes, you've had like these epiphanies, but now it's like, okay, well, how am I going to integrate that into my life? What is that doing to my relationships, my job, my path ahead? And Spirit is saying that for so many of you, there's like this amazing goal. And of course, you know, it's you, Capricorn. You always have a goal, whether, you know, whatever realm it's in. But I do feel that specifically there is something for you Capricorns this month that is like a money-making venture. And it has to do with this healing and this self-reflection that you're doing, because it's like you have these talents, these innate talents that have gone from like innate to latent, because some of you have not been tapping in. And these are general readings, Capricorn. So, you know, I'm not calling everybody out or anything like that. For some of you that will resonate, and for some of you it may not resonate as strongly, and other messages will be for you. But since this is for every Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, I do get a lot of messages. But okay, so some of you have just been avoiding the reflection and the processing, the integration, and then therefore the goal setting, like just kind of feeling aimless. And for some of you, it's just like, this is just going to sharpen it. And this is just going to make it like, yes, yes, yes. Like, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. Like, I know what I want. And I can plant it and nurture it and learn about it. As Spirit was saying, hit the books. The Page of Cups is like, be humble about this. Be like, I'm going to learn everything I can possibly know about it. I'm going to study. I'm enthusiastic about it. Like, so really be like the excited, like nerdy little student inside of you and dive into this, Capricorn. There's something really like, I mean, it's gorgeous. What can I say? You've got Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, Three of Cups. It's like celebration, epiphanies, blessings, and then money, like structure, steadiness, a sense of security. It looks just gorgeous to me. So plant this and just start. The Knight of Pentacles is here to say, take it slow and steady. The Page of Pentacles is like, yes, have the enthusiasm, nurture the idea, take care of it, learn what you got to know. And the Knight of Pentacles is there to like rein you in. That's why he's riding an ox, not a galloping horse. It's like, no, we toil slow and steady because that's how we get to where we want to go. So you don't need to put this huge, crazy goal in front of yourself and then feel like shying away from it. That may have been the mistake in the past, Capricorn, because you are such the entrepreneur and the climber of the zodiac. Like, you see the heights that you're capable of. And for some of you, that can cow you and frighten you. Like, what if I don't meet that? Or what if I fall down and it's humiliating along the way? Spirit wants you to know there's nothing humiliating about trying. Like, nothing. There is only honor in pursuing what you feel you must do. Even when you trip and fall, even when you fuck it up, there's only honor in that fuck up, all right? The scrapes on your knees are badges of honor that you have kept getting up and going. So don't start thinking of your scars or scrapes as something to be embarrassed about, because they are fucking badges of honor, all right? Like, if you need to stick that in a post-it, like, on your mirror, something, because Capricorn... And you know, I know that you know this. I don't want you to feel like Spirit is saying you don't know that. It's just that in the same breath as you are such a hard worker and you're willing to take the punches, you hold yourself to such a standard, like a chokehold in a way. And you need to give yourself a little more freedom to find your way. And it's going to be more fun that way. You're going to have more fun when it's like, ooh, I have this amazing idea. And then the money will come. The money will follow when the process is like natural and fun and like, oh my God, yes, this is what I want. Like, I'm going to write my poetry, or I'm going to sell my soap, or I'm going to whatever it is for you, Capricorn. Like, It's beautiful. It's of your essence. That's what these aces are like, raw, gorgeous activation energy. And they're surrounding this king of pentacles, you, the king of earth, like sitting on a literal pile of gold. You will have a Midas touch when there is a meeting between what your heart wants and what your creative spirit is calling you to make. Like, follow your bliss. I know that is so cliched, but truly, this says to me, follow your bliss and the money will come this month. So you have something, a very fruitful idea. And let's look at the one and only card in your spread that is like, oof, like that looks freaking terrifying if I'm honest, right? Like that looks bad, doesn't it? I wouldn't, who would want to get that in their tarot reading? But that's exactly what this image is trying to do to you, Capricorn. The symbolism of this card is, it's known as the nightmare card. It's like, yeah, that looks freaking scary, doesn't it? Your thoughts have nothing to do with reality. You woke up from a nightmare. A nightmare can't touch you. Like, a nightmare cannot affect you outside of the moment that you are in the nightmare physically. You are in no danger. No catastrophe will strike. This is a mental struggle. The bloody, like, circular scimitars up here represent circular thoughts, negative cycles of thinking. Like, you need to break out of that rut. And for some of you, it could be something like, when you start down a certain road, like you start to think about a mistake you made or a time that you feel ashamed of or a really painful moment in your history, that you picture like a fucking stop sign, like a red stop sign, like in your mind's eye, like stop, nope, like unproductive line of thinking, unnecessary, we're good, we're done here. Moving on, like redirect, or even something like, putting a rubber band, and like I'm talking about the gentle kind, okay? This is not like an exercise in like masochism. Like, but take a rubber band, put it around your wrist, and every time you start to go there, snap. Just enough to give you a little pinch, like a little snap to remind you, like, this is not good for me. This is not good for me, okay? Like, get out of that, Capricorn, because it is nothing but destructive. It is not instructive, is what Spirit just said. It is not remotely instructive. It is only destructive. So break away from that. You've got gorgeous things coming into your life. You've got meteors of excitement. You've got rainbows. You've got breakthroughs. You've got people coming to you, offering you projects and excitement, and they want to be part of your community. They see what you're capable of. And for a lot of you, I'm feeling like there's a bright spot coming in your relationships or in the possibilities of your relationships. So some of you may be like having an anniversary or having a party or having some kind of like reunion with someone that you love. And for others of you, like I said, it's like people who want to join your community, people who want to help you build this amazing creative idea that you have. Be honest. Be honest, Capricorn. And you are an honest sign. So, don't feel like I'm condescending to you here. I know you're honest, but you need to be so honest that it doesn't matter if it makes things a little awkward. Like, and it's funny, Spirit is saying that will serve you. It's kind of like when people say, I've always been insecure about my nose, and just lately I've gotten to be okay with it, or whatever. And they post, a picture on Facebook or on Instagram, like, of their, like, nose, and they're smiling, and they're like, hey, like, I used to be totally insecure about this, and now I'm over it. People love people for showing their vulnerabilities and their quote-unquote flaws, their perceived flaws, because it shows that they're human. And Capricorn, so often you can come off like a machine. Like, you're so good. Like, you blow people's minds. Like, are you just good at everything? And P.S., you're probably also really good looking, because you tend to be. Like, Jesus. Like, none of us had a chance, So if you can have an opportunity, is what they're saying this month, to show a little bit of your vulnerability and a little bit of your weakness, even, like your challenges. And they're saying that's going to work in your favor, okay? So, again, these are general readings, Capricorn, and if any of this is resonating in a big enough way that you're like, I want you to tune into my energy, my guides, my cards specifically, you can book a one-on-one by looking in the description below. I need water. These oak Allergies are killing me, Austin, Texas. But yes, my shop is linked below if you would like to do that. But for now, let's move on and get a little more info from your Fiercely Focused spread. Okay, so we're going to start with a theme for you for this month. Let's see, what is Capricorn? Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does Capricorn most need to focus on, embody, or be aware of in the month of April 2017 for their highest good? Wow. Okay, well, Spirit flipped both, so I'm taking both. And holy crap, what a powerful combination, Capricorn. Judgment and the Star. Like, wow. The judgment that you make, the decision that you make, it's a big one. It's a big one. And I mean, Spirit was talking about, you know, being vulnerable and being naked, like, and showing yourself. The Star is like, I'm ready. I'm doing it. Like, this is me. This is my magic. This is everything that I have to offer. I'm going to be hopeful and vulnerable, and I'm going to follow my vision. And the Star forecasts like a beautiful outcome to that. The Star is like purity and joy and hope and magic. Like, my God. And Judgment is like, I'm done with this, or I'm starting this. Like, you are making a very definitive, like, earth-shaking, wall-breaking decision in April that really has the potential to set you free. And tarot's not fatalistic, Capricorn. You can not make that decision. You can stay where you are, and that's okay too. Like, there's nobody out there going to punish you for that. But if you do make that decision, I mean, there's magic waiting for you. Okay, now let's see what's going on for you in the physical, material, and financial realms. Ah! Wow. I love it. 10 of Pentacles. That's like security. Totally more than enough money. You, good Lord, with that King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, like Ace of Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. And then seeing the 10 of Pentacles as your Fiercely Focused card, like, holy crap, what you're doing has potential. Like, it can be bigger than you think. It can pay for more than what you think. It could even provide like a legacy and be something lasting. And some of you, they're saying this is a family business. Or some of you are doing this within the family, like, or bringing another generation into it, or have plans to do that. So for some of you, it's working with family specifically. Okay, so now let's see what you are thinking, speaking about in April. What do you need to most know or think, be aware of in terms of the mental realm in April 2017? Haha, same card, different deck, as that Page of Swords at the end of the reading saying, be honest and be a little awkward. Be honest and be willing to go through the feeling of like, I don't know, but I'm learning. Like, be willing to not be the smartest person in the room for a minute and see what comes of that. Like, see how liberating that is, actually. Okay. I should say the smartest / the most perfect. I've known a few Capricorns who were like, I would say annoyingly, except they weren't annoying. They were just amazingly good at so many things. They just astound you. So sharp, like so sharp and so capable, and so many skills that you're just naturally born with, Mountain Goat. Like, damn. I love Capricorns, if that was not clear. I'm not a Capricorn, full disclosure, so this is not a self-love thing. Okay. So now, what are you going to be, wow, this one, what's out? Feeling. Oh, I love it. Yes, how sweet. Okay, so if you're at all worried about how you'll be received, you are going to be loved and adored. And I'm even feeling like some of you, there's like a very happy reunion or just a get together in April. And it's a really good time for you to be childlike and have some fun. Like, get dressed up even is what they're saying. Some of you, it's like a costume party or something for some reason. Or like a theme. And just have fun. Like, get together with the people that you love the most. Like, for some of you, it's like siblings or childhood friends, because there's an element of childlike energy to this. The people who allow you to feel very free to be who you are, and they love you for it. Okay. So now, like slumber party, Spirit just said slumber party, so some of you, that's what's up. Okay. Okay. And finally, let's see, what is lighting a fire underneath you or activating your energy this month, Capricorn? What is going on in the creative and fiery realm for you? A lot on your plate. Not surprising for you, again, Capricorn, being the entrepreneur of the zodiac. You are like janitor all the way to CEO of your life. Like, you try to run everything on your own. And this month it would be beneficial for you to get some help, to get some input. Remember when Spirit was talking about, like, you may have like a friend nearby that you think of as very like wise? Talk to this person. Like, can they help you whittle down like your to-do list or systematize a few things or just streamline like your life in some way? Like, for example, you may like do all of your laundry by yourself and you work a full-time job, so you know you're your own housekeeper, you're of course like, and you're your own, you know, full-time worker. Maybe you live on your own and maybe you spend like freaking a whole day on the weekend doing housework because you have no time to do anything during the week. And because you spend that whole day doing housework, you miss out on, like, for example, doing the side job that you would like to do that could really potentially make you some money. Now, what if your job, like your time, is worth $50 an hour and you could pay someone $50 to just do all that laundry? And if you worked for an hour, you could make that up. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are some tasks that could be handed off, delegated, or deleted, and it would be worth the money because it could enable you to make more money. This doesn't apply to every Capricorn, but there are some of you where it's like, hey, there's a little bit of like room between, like, let's let your money work for you a little bit more, okay? I love this month for you. It looks beautiful. It looks like you're improving the structure, you're changing it, you're willing to let go of what's not working and make more of who you are. And when you do that, when you feel more authentic, everything else will be more enjoyable, I swear, Capricorn. That is what Spirit wants you to know. Thank you so much for joining me, Capricorn. I hope this is really helpful for you. And I would love to hear how this is working in your life. Like, what is resonating with you? What is not resonating with you? So whether it's in the comments or on social media or whatever, which is all linked below, I would love to hear from you. I thank you so much for joining me, for all your, likes, shares, comments. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a magical month. I'll see you in May, Capricorn. Bye-bye.